What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new episode of the Baltimore Americans franchise mode for NHL 24. If you haven't already screwed and hit that like button in this one, my goodness, the polls are in, and you guys want me to, well, most of you anyway, want me to quit doing this franchise mode after our inaugural season and do the 16-team custom league. The polls have already been out on the channel. At the time that I'm recording this, I do not know who won, where we're going to be playing. I got a crap load of created players and everything. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. But first, I did another poll before. You guys want me to get rid of Michael McLeod. So we will go to add item, and we are going to try and find a suitable trade partner for Mr. Michael McLeod, because we do not want him on our team. Now, the question becomes, how much value does he have? He is not here. Where are you? Oh my God. Wrong franchise mode. Okay, that was for... We're off to a rockin' start. You know what? I'm going to keep that in because it's just me being an idiot. So, anyway, first game, we're going up against the Anaheim Ducks. This one's going to be a really easy one. It's play one, sim two, play one, sim two, play one, sim two. Bam! 9 games in the books. We'll be approaching the trade deadline. Let's see how we do against the Anaheim Ducks. Lacombe puts it past Spencer Knight in the second period. It is, 3-1 for the Anaheim Ducks. So, I'll see you guys on the ice. So not exactly how you want to start everything out here. Down 3-1 entering the third period, but hopefully push for offense. Shorten the bench. Oh my God. No, get out of here. With all these prompts, there's just too goddamn many of them. Anyway, hoping to get this season done relatively quick. I'll probably be doing a bunch more franchise modes just to speed things up. And Tyler Toffoli with the steal. We're in on a breakaway. He doesn't really have a ton of wheels, but he puts it home anyway for his 15th. Of the season. I believe that would be his team leading 15th of the season. Oh man, beautiful. That was beautiful. It's unassisted and I don't care. Oh my, that is great. Put that one in. I like it a whole awful lot. Look at this. Tyler Toffoli also now 1 point shy of Ryan O'Reilly for top of our team. The end of this video, I'm hoping to be well into the 50s of, I believe we'll be 54 games into the season. In the next episode of this franchise mode, we will pass through the trade deadline. Honestly, we were in a playoff spot for a while, but it seems like we've kind of fallen out a little bit. So I have no idea if we're even going to make it into the playoffs. And honestly, now that we're doing the custom league, I almost kind of hope that we don't. That one misses the net, and Rodney Fratton gets that one around. And I did get a couple of comments from people saying you got to make Rodney Fratton in this game. Gerard couldn't touch that one, but he beats out the icing. Here we go. Into there we go. Go for the backhander. Wraparound backhander, Ryan O'Reilly, and Gibby with the save. So yes, out of the created players, I am making Rodney Fratton. And I'm not sure who he's going to go to, but we'll make Rodney. Vlad Tarasenko with a shot. That one gets blocked by Sam Girard in front. Victor Arvidsson bringing it down into the offensive zone. The Baltimore Americans currently, after being, like I said before, after being in a playoff spot for a while, are now on a 3-game losing streak. We got Spencer Knight back, and we actually looked like a pretty hot team for a while. Chernak throws that one on net. Victor Arvidsson almost gets it. Olofsson with a shot and a big save by Gibson. That one ended up going off the back of the net. Didn't really do anything. And now Vlad Tarasenko bringing that one down, and Victor Arvidsson almost takes it off him. Chernak, boom, knocks his man off the puck, and Olofsson back to the defenders. We do need to switch those defensive pairings, though. Oh, Arvidsson, that's not what I wanted you to do at all. Big block, way to recover. Jamie Drysdale enters our zone, but Warren Fogle is there to knock him off this thing, and Alexander Romanov whips it up to Warren Fogle. Folks, woo, gets that one into the O-zone. I was thinking about dropping that one to Kako. Let's toss it around behind the net, and nobody is there. All right, Lundestrom hits it up to Drysdale. Here comes Anaheim. We got Romanov and Brady Skjei, but Skjei gets caught flat-footed, and Mason McTavish with a great chance and a huge save by Spencer Knight. He's going to cover that one up. We're almost ready for that third pairing. Oh, man. And I'm actually, once all the polls are done and we figure out what team we're going to be controlling, I am going to do the rosters. I was almost thinking about maybe starting to record the new series like now. Oh, Fogle, you got to have that, buddy. Drysdale with a clear shot on net, just to get a couple of episodes deep or something. I'm not 100% sure. I might do it live. I don't know. I don't really do live very much. My internet connection is a little spotty sometimes. I live in a very small town. Oh man. Anyway, here we go. Mason McTavish is going to toss that one deep. It goes off a stanchion and out of play, so we can get wholesale changes going. All right, so just like that, we're killing a penalty. Here we are, defensive zone draw. Troy Terry, gets the shot off, gets another shot off, and Spencer Knight is up for the task. Big shot by Trevor Zegras. Another one turned away. Chernak whipping that one up to Ryan O'Reilly. We're killing clock here, man. There's Chernak. Oh, and then O'Reilly decides he wants to go like bird watching for some reason. Jake Evans walks in. He gets knocked from behind. Ryan O'Reilly back to the point. Sammy Girard is dead to the world. Big shot. That one's loose in front. Oh, my goodness. And who was that? It wasn't Ryan O'Reilly. Oh, it was Eric Chernak sitting in front of the net. Just could not get his stick free to get a shot off there. And now we got Conboy and E-Rob. My boy Eric Robinson trying to kill off this penalty against Strome Vetrano and Mason McTavish. So that's, I was going to say that's got to be their second power play line. And Brady Shea again loses it. We got Nolan Foote, or Cal Foote is back. Nolan Foote. Cal Foote, oh my. This third pairing on this team is like so clunky, so slow, and just clumsy with the puck. And now E-Rob out there trying to make things happen, knocks the puck off his man. There's Conboy, but he's not going to be able to take it off McTavish as he throws that one down to Frankie V, man. Frank the Tank. Brady Skajay backs it off to Cam Fowler. Boom, nice block. And what happened? 2-minute penalty for Brady Shea. Is that Brady Shea? Oh, my God. It was a crouch block. Get out of my life. Jesus, and now we're going up with Rodney Fratton killing the penalty against a very well-rested number one power play unit for the Anaheim Ducks. But Rodney pulls out the win. Nikita Zadorov, wow, that actually made it to me. Zadorov tried to get it to Fratton, it didn't work, and there comes Trevor Zegras. Zegras into the zone, gets it to Troy Terry. We stopped up, and he couldn't get the shot off. Trevor Zegras couldn't get the shot off. Rodney Fratton steals that one away. Oh, baby, we got Colin Blackwell right out of the penalty box, and he has some wheels. He's just not showing them today. Nice stop by Gibby. So we killed one of them off anyway. Blackwell gets that one up to Capo Caco, stopping up. I really am starting to get really angry with the pivoting in this. I understand that a lot of people use the pivots like it's like a cheater, you know? It's like God mode in these games. But it's like, oh, man, I use pivoting so even just like aesthetically, you know? I like to use the pivots just for like making passes and stuff like that. I know people use it as a cheater, but it's like, I don't. I just use it because it looks nice. Aesthetically, it's quite pleasing. And it's a fun way to skate, and it's a great way to get passes across and stuff like that. And it's like they've nerfed the hell out of it. E-Rob whips that one up to Maxi Pad. Maxi Pad with a slapper. That's saved by Gibby, and we're going to force him to cover that one up. We're going to get our second units out there, and we are under 9 minutes to go in this game. It's like, why are you asking me to shorten the bench again? God. All we did was killed off a penalty. Oh, Romanov in the zone tries to go for some ninja moves, and that doesn't work. And now my own teammate gets in my way as I'm trying to get back. We got 8 minutes to go in this game. The penalty has been killed off. Zadorov grabs it behind his own net, and we are whipping this thing up to Maxi Pad. I can't believe that just worked. Maxi Pad stopping up, getting into the middle of the ice. Oh, after a screen, and the controller batteries are low. Big save by Gibson. Whoa, that one almost made it through a crowd. Sammy Girard holds on to it. Holds on to it. Where are we going? Toss this one back around to Victor Olofsson. I just nose punched the microphone for the 3,000th time this week. Arvidsson, I thought I had somebody open in front to Romanov. Low shot. Oh, he goes for the deflection, and another save by Gibson as Fowler gets it up to Peltonen. Oh, I went for like a half-ass hip check on that one. Frankie V. Oh, my goodness. Mason McTavish throws it right through the blue paint, and it doesn't go. Holy crap-a-moly. This one's intense. We're only down by 1. Nice pass to Arvidsson, right in front to Domi. I think he got stick lifted on his way to the net. And Peltonen gets it up to Strome, bringing it down into our defensive zone. We got to get those defensemen off the ice. Big save by Knight. We got to stop the play. Boom, knocked him from behind. And why? Cross-checking? I nudged him from behind. He didn't even fall down. Oh, my God. Oh, man. You know what? I actually don't even mind that. It's like, oh, it's a referee show. Okay. So the refs are just terrible in the game. It's like, there's no way. That's a cross-checking penalty. All right, Maxi, thank you for winning that one. Thank you for your service. Here we go. Cal Foote tosses that one up. Oh, yeah, there we go. Rodney, my boy. Rodney Fratton. We're shorthanded. Shorthanded. Oh, get out of the way. I hate you. I hate you and I hate everything you stand for. And there you go, dysentery. Takes that one away. He's got a breakaway. Brady Shea. Oh, and it's in. You know what? Yeah, we are going to call a timeout, man. That's brutal. That's so bad. Ugh. Your own teammates just blindly run into you all the time. And then it's like your defenseman gets the puck taken off him, and he's just like totally flat-footed. Just like does not skate backwards at all. Oh, man. How like life, this team is not doing so great. Oh, man. All right, 4 minutes and 8 seconds to go in the third period of this one. We now are down 2 goals to the Anaheim Ducks, and Frankie V gets it to Troy Terry, who just scored a no, it was a power play goal. Never mind. I was about to say shorthanded. We were shorthanded. Trevor Zegras can't do anything with that one. Oh, but Frankie V kind of holds the line before throwing it out to Foley. Oh, he's going for another pickpocket goal here. Rodney Fratton tries to tank Frankie from behind there, and Zegras with a shot. Nice stop by Spencer Knight. Play the damn thing. Let's get this game over with. I don't think we're winning. O'Reilly up to Toffoli. Toffoli's already got one. He's already got one. We're going to whip it around to Ryan O'Reilly. Back to Rodney. Rodney back to Chernak. Someone get in front of the net. Big shot. Oh, that was through a really good screen and a big save by Gibson. We're going to go with the number 2s here. Cam Fowler, boom, lose this thing. Maxi Pad got roughed up a little bit. What a feed up to Victor Olofsson. That was like a full icer. I'm telling you to turn around. You're not listening, though. Victor Arvidsson throwing the body a little bit, but here comes Gravesy McWavesy. Gets that one up to Strome. Strome loses it to Brady Shea, but he gets knocked hard by, I think that was Vlad Tarasenko. That one's kept into the zone. All right, stop trying to hit the guy. Gravesy, gets the pass across. Brady Shea almost throws it away again. He's a fantastic defenseman, so I don't understand what the problem is. See, that's what I mean by pivots. That's very easy. Very simple. All right, round the net, round the net. Okay, we'll get back to Shea. Boom. Oh, what a shot by Brady Shea. I take it all back, buddy. You're in the good books again. You're in the good books again. 6th goal of the season for Brady Shea, who just lets go a cannon. Look at this one. Just past the hash marks. Full screen going on in front of Gibson, and that was a beauty. Max Domi now ties Tyler Toffoli with 36 points on the season. He was leading this team in points for quite a while before Ryan O'Reilly went on a bit of a run and ended up taking the top spot. So when it comes to goals, it's definitely, that was terrible. It was definitely the Tyler Toffoli show, and when it comes to points, it was definitely the Max Domi show. And now the Ryan O'Reilly hour. But this one is basically over. That was essentially our last chance to get back in the zone. Boom! Everybody's getting knocked around. We'll take the L. We are now officially back as a 500 team. Man, someone just slammed a door in my house, and I felt it in my office. Anyway, the final shots in this game were 33-32 in favor of the Baltimore Americans. We went 0 for 1 on the power play. They went 1 for 6. Far too many penalties taken by us. Let's see who did what. Capo Caco got his 12th of the year by Warren Fogle and Jake Evans before Tyler Toffoli on a beauty steal for his 15th, and Brady Shea with a cannon gets his 6th of the year by Max Domi and Vicky Olofsson. Now let's simulate 2 gosh darn games. All right, so we got back-to-backs coming up. We're 21, 21, and 3. We're only 4 and 6 in our last 10, though. That is an alarming number. But I do believe, you know what, he has been a little shaky the last little while, so I think Spencer Knight's going to take a little break, and I think Lucas Dostal is going to get in the net here. So we're going to change up all the goaltenders. We got to go up against the Toronto Maple Leafs, who are actually not doing overly fantastic either. We just went from 6th to 8th. In 3 days, not playing a game. So we are getting rapidly passed by a lot of teams here. So let's see how we can do against the Toronto Maple Leafs. After the first period, it's 2-0 Toronto. Austin Matthews and Kyle Clifford. After 2, it is 3-1. Yet again, E-Rob puts it past Sammy. And in the third, we won the game! 5-4. Holy crap, we even got outshot. Dostal didn't have a great game, but what a scoring clinic. E-Rob with his 10th by Alexander Romanov and Conboy. Fogs with his 4th by Jake Evans and Nikita Zadorov. Rodney Fratton, baby, with his 13th by Ryan O'Reilly and Tyler Toffoli. Capo Caco with his 13th by E-Rob. And Vicky Arvidsson gets his 8th by Victor Olofsson. So hopefully Arvidsson can really start getting those goals going. He is a sniper. And he does have good point totals. I think he has like 8 goals, but I think he has like 23 assists or 24 assists or something like that. So just like that, all of a sudden, we're back above 500 again. And now we got to toss Spencer Knight into the net. We'll put Lucas Dostal back down, who has actually sometimes been like the way more solid goalie, considering he's not even like an NHL caliber goaltender in the eyes of the game. All right, here we go. The Winterpeg Jets. We got to simulate this one, and then we're going to take on the Detroit Red Wings. Now, can we make this 2 wins in a row in the simulation before jumping into the next game? After one, it's 2-1 for Winterpeg, Vicky Olofsson, but that's 2 goals on 6 shots on Spencer Knight. 3-1 after 2, but they got a lot more shots. And in the third, 6-3, we did it again! Oh my God, Baltimore with 5 goals unanswered in the third period. Victor Olofsson whoops with his 14th by Max Domi and Victor Arvidsson. Then all the way to the third, man. E-Rob with his 11th by Conboy and Romanov. Tyler Toffoli with his 16th by O'Reilly and Fratton. Fratton with his 14th by O'Reilly. Arvidsson again with his 9th by Domi and Kakko. And then Max Domi with his 15th by Victor Olofsson. So Tyler Toffoli still leads this team in goals with 16. But Domi is hot on his tail right now. Hot on his tail. And Domi's been putting up a lot of points the last little while, and he is someone that I think I wouldn't mind putting in that custom league. Take like a Max Domi, make him, he would actually, because I wanted to stay away from the superstars. I am going to put a lot of NHL players in this custom league. I'm going to put a bunch of free agents, maybe even a couple guys from Europe or something. But there's not going to be any McDavids. There won't be a Dylan Larkin. There won't be a Spencer Knight. We were not going to have the elite top end talent. Anyway, we got to play against the Detroit Red Wings. It's 2-1 Detroit. See you on the ice. All right, so still down by 1 in this one, but I do feel pretty good here. I feel pretty good. Push for offense? Sure. Call timeout? Why? All right, here we go. The puck has not dropped yet. Why on earth would I call a timeout? And we have a power play. We're in a decent position. There we go. Sammy Girard grabs that one, tosses that one to Rodney Fratton, and Toffoli can't handle that. Here comes Berggren. Berggren down the ice. Get out of here, buddy. Fratton whip that one up the ice to Tyler Toffoli. You also have Ryan O'Reilly with you. Low shot on net. No! That one goes straight in, and we got a tie game. Oh, baby. Oh, Rodney Fratton throws it over to Tyler Toffoli. I think it was Fratton. Threw it to Toffoli. Throws it to Ryan O'Reilly. And that's a bad goal. Mackenzie Blackwood's got to have that, dude. Oh, that was not a nice one at all. Ryan O'Reilly with the fluke of the year so far. That's brutes. Brutes McGoots, baby. Oh, Dylan Larkin is having trouble controlling this, and there is David Perron, can't get the shot off. Girard gets that one to Chernak, up to Toffoli, back to Rodney Fratton, who loses it, but Girard is there. Oh man, everybody's just running into each other at the moment. Here we go. Lucas Raymond. Boom, big shot on Spencer Knight, easy save, and we're you know what? Yeah, we're gonna cover it up. Wow, our number one defense. I think it was Sam Girard. I was gonna say our number one defensive pairing actually really got tuckered out on that one. But I'm going to throw it out there and say, yeah, it was Sammy Girard. He did take a couple of knocks there. He got knocked around pretty good. But here we go. Oli Mata tosses it back to Mo Money. Dominic Kubalik. Oli Mata, big save by Spencer Knight. We are now back in around behind the net where Ryan O'Reilly picks it up and gets it to Eric Chernak. Chernak up to Rodney Fratton. Oh, Toffoli, where you going, buddy? All right, get it across. Ryan O'Reilly, what a chance. Pick the puck up, you stupid jackass. What are you doing? Sammy Girard back to Chernak. Chernak through traffic. Oh, the Red Sea parted. And that was a gift of a save for Mackenzie Blackwood. All right, Girard and Chernak, get off my ice, man. Victor Olofsson tries to poke it away. Doesn't work. Dominic Kubalik, another guy that might end up in the custom league. Over to Kerfoot, another guy that might end up in the custom league. Sundqvist, another guy that might end up in the custom league. I think it's going to be the return of Johnny Taser, too. There we go. Spencer Knight tosses that one out to Romanov after a nice save. Gets it up to Vicky Olofsson. We're going to have to get that number 3 line out there. Over to Max Domi. Domi in front. Big save by Blackwood. It looked like it hit his pad and bobbled for a second there, but he was able to hang on to it. And actually, line 2 is not overly dead, so we're going to keep them out just for a couple more seconds here. We had Nosek, Berggren, and Zarnik. Baltimore playbook. I'm not even acknowledging your existence because it's never ending. Brady Shea, he had that cannon of a shot in the last game we jumped into. Brady Skajay, getting that one over to Max Domi. Also, I know I'm talking about it a lot. Well, boom! But in this, he threw it out. I can't believe he did that. But in this custom league, I'm also thinking because of the 48-game schedule, we're going to get through seasons very quickly. I'm thinking it's going to be like every 2.5 weeks we're going to be like done a regular season, maybe another week or so for playoffs. But it's like, yeah, like every 3 weeks we could get through a season. And that's the thing. If we end up getting through like 8-9 years in this franchise mode of still like actually playing games too, you know what I mean? If we actually make it through like a crazy huge chunk of seasons in this franchise mode, we could miss playoffs a couple of years. And we could like seriously get deep in this thing. I'm really excited to see how it all works. I've never played a custom league before. The only thing I did was I created one last night just to make sure like none of the superstar players were going to show up in like free agency and stuff. And no, I even did like player searches for people, and it's like Connor McDavid didn't exist, which I was like, okay, I'm very happy about that. Oh my goodness. Okay, nice block by Zadorov, and then that one went wide. Mata gets it back. He gets that shot blocked by E-Rob, and Conboy can't get rid of it. Larkin's going to take it all the way back to his own zone. He's just going to regroup. Olli Mata, who's been on the ice for a very long time, gets it to Perron, up to Dylan Larkin, who loses it to Nikita Zadorov. Another guy that... Conboy back to E-Rob, throws that one on net, and a big save. I don't remember who they have in net now. Just throw that one low, but everybody was facing the wrong direction, so nobody went for that deflection. The all-important deflection. All right, let's just stay back in the slot. Stay back in the slot. No, that pass ain't coming through. Here we go. Wallman, big block by Eric Robinson, and he's supposed to be getting off the ice, and I think he got a piece of that one, too. We got to go with the number ones, dude. Everybody's pretty tired. Oh, Toffoli goes for the pass. It's no good. And then I think I lost all self-control for a second there. All right, Sammy Girard gets that one up to Rodney. Rodney Fratton. Where are we going? Back to the point. Sammy Girard. Not enough in front of the net. Fratton with just, oh my God, man. Did they ever like nerf deflections? Nobody even goes for deflections anymore. They'll just stand in front of the net and they'll like either lift their leg and just let it go, or they'll just kind of like stand there and take it in the face. Oh, man. So our number one line going up against Detroit's fourth line with about 7.5 to go. Sammy Girard in front to Chernak. Chernak, toss that one deep. Ryan O'Reilly gets there. Right back out in front to Sammy Girard. Oh, damn. I tried for a low shot on net. It hit the skate or stick or something of Matty Dumba. Wow, very easily lost that puck. And here comes Chernak. Chernak looking for somewhere to go. Gets it back to Girard. Right up the middle. Tyler Toffoli gets it over to Rodney Fratton. Someone rush the net with me. No, they're not doing that. I tried for a shot that didn't work, and Toffoli's trying to steal it away. We're going to have to go for another line change. Oh, come on. And we're back in the box. It's Rodney Fratton for tripping. Just one too many poke checks thrown. Look at his beautiful gray hair. I'm going to fix that when I recreate Rodney Fratton. Nikita Zadorov gets it to Colin Blackwell with shot-handed. Capo Caco with a silly little backhander that did not accomplish much. Here we go. Dominic Kubalik, baby. Kubes, get off this thing. The only problem is Romanov's not overly fast either. I noticed a lot of defensemen are like super slow. There we go. Romanov gets that one back out in front to Colin Blackwell. But Alex Kerfoot holds that one in, and he is proving very difficult to take off the puck, and boom, 4-on-4. Take that. What's his name? Jonathan Berggren. That's his first name. Yeah. Berggren trips up his man, and it's 4-on-4. So we just got to break this tie, and we got to get the win. Let's do it. We can accomplish this. I believe in this team. No, I don't really. Oh, and I don't believe in Max Domi on the faceoff sometimes, but it's all right. Here we go. Lucas Raymond bringing it down. He's got Brady Shea backing off into his own zone. I missed the guy and then like ran to freaking California for some reason. All right, here we go. Brady Skajay. I told you to sauce that one, but you didn't listen. Brady Shea was whipping around the net. Maxi Pad is there. Get it back to the point. Alexander Romanov tries for the pass that's no good. And Dylan Larkin bringing it into the zone. He gets knocked a little bit. I'm starting to figure this hitting thing out. And like I said, I believe it was the last video I played. I was like, okay, the controls are starting to feel a little more normal. There's the piv we like so much. Brady Skajay. Boom! Wind up. And wire that one. Stolen by Domi. Okay. Domi in front of Kako. That was a sneaky one, eh? Gets across. Oh, it doesn't make it to Eric Robinson. And we are kind of on a power play for like 2 more seconds. But Dylan Larkin is going to just kill that off, man. That clock is dead ski. Big block by Max Domi. Here he goes. He's got some wheels. Whoop. Oh, we're going to get around our man. Dive right out in front. Big save. Don't take the shot. Domi is way too deep into the net here. Chernak. Oh, that was a beautiful shot through a screen. Max Domi turns that shoulder out a little bit, and it almost fooled the goaltender. Here comes Zarnik. Zarnik finds Berggren in front. Big save, and Chernak's trying to get rid of that thing. Wow, that was through a lot of bodies. Olofsson whips it around behind the net, and Vicky Arvidsson picks it up. All right, let's throw it up the boards. Oh, that hit no, but don't be an icing. Not again. Okay, thank you. So Mackenzie Blackwood's just going to whip that one around the boards. Tomasz Nosek gets it. Victor Olofsson. Oh, we're right at the end of all things now. Max Domi in front of the net for the tic-tac-toe play. All right, we're running out of time. Back to the point. Romanov to Shea, and we ran out. Damn. I thought there was like another, like even a second on the clock. I could potentially get a shot on net. Let's do this overtime thing. So, put 5 minutes on the clock for sudden death overtime between the Baltimore Americans and the Detroit Red Wings. Here is my dude Ryan O'Reilly winning the faceoff. Chernak, Eric Chernak. I was about to say Zarnik for some reason. Well, because I am playing against him. Dylan Larkin, ninja moves himself into oblivion. Tosses that one back out in front. What are you doing, freaking Chernak, you moron? It's like you stuck your shoulder out to go for a hit and then, like, jumped to center ice for some reason. It was a 3-on-2 for no goddamn reason. Chernak is back in his own zone, though. Dylan Larkin, and that was, went down too early a bit, man. David Perron gets his 9th of the season, and it's the game winner in overtime. So, any hopes of going on some a nice winning streak again have kind of been shot. Final shots, 33-30 in favor of the Detroit Red Wings, who win 3-2. Why? They went 1 for 6 on the power play. We went 1 for 3. Goals in this one. Vicky Arvidsson hits double digit. He stays hot by Zadorov and Domi, and Ryan O'Reilly with his 14th by Tyler Toffoli and Rodney Fratton. But we fell short. At least we got a point. All right, so here we go. Back at the main menu where, again, we are going to simulate two games. We're getting late enough in this. I suppose we could look at the draft class. I mean, it's Dorian Melnick. Nazir Erskine. We're getting late enough in the season that this could matter. Sammy Dickinson, offensive defenseman. He's what, like a year out? 2 years out? 1 year out. Similar to Zdeno Chara. I don't know why I'm even really looking at this, considering this is the only season of this franchise mode. It's probably going to end up being about 10 episodes. This is episode 7. We'll probably have like 3 more. And the next one will get past the trade deadline. The one after that, we'll get to like 74, 75 games into the season. Then we'll just do like a 2-gamer to cap it all off. Or, I don't know, maybe we'll just do like 2 episodes. And the next one we'll get through the trade deadline, do a 3-gamer, then do like a 4-gamer or something as the finale. It's kind of looking like it's becoming more of a long shot of us hitting, getting into the playoffs anyway. 3 years out, like Zach Parise. He's 24th from Germany. All right. So, like I said, we're going to go up against the New York Islanders at this point. Like I said, the deeper into the season we start getting, the more it's starting to feel like it probably ain't going to happen this year. Now, when we do a 16-team custom league, I'm going to try and make a lot of the teams relatively similar. There might be a bad team here and there. I'm not going to, like, discriminate, you know what I mean? Oh, God, it's 4-1 for the Isles. But I think we'll have better chances of reaching the playoffs in the custom league. It's also going to be a very superstar-centric start to the league. But anyway, Capo Caco got his 14th by Arvidsson and Conboy, and then Conboy with his 4th by Blackwell and Cal Foote in the loss to the Isles, which I believe put us back to 500. Or are we still 1 game above? Regardless... Oh, we're 1 game above. Regardless, the next game that we play is the 50th game of the season. So we're going to swap out some goaltenders. Get Spencer Knight a day off. Put Lucas Dostal back in the net. We're going to put Bartozak back in the net as well. 23-year-old Lucas Dostal going up, oh my God, against the powerhouse Colorado Avalanche team that's 32-13-2. That's grody. And our team leader in goals has 16 50 games into the season. That is not the greatest. But, oh, never mind. He's got 17 now, and Victor Olofsson followed suit as well. Lucas Dostal looking not great. Okay. I was about to say he's looking good, and then he looked really not good. And the final score is 5-3, but Sammy Girard put one in there as well. So that's fun. All right, go to all events. What do we got? Victor Olofsson gets his 15th of the year by Max Domi and Nikita Zadorov, before Tyler Toffoli gets his 17th by Rodney Fratton and Ryan O'Reilly. Then we move all the way to the third period, where Sammy Girard puts home just his 4th by Max Domi and Victor Olofsson. Olofsson is quietly having a really good season in this, in my opinion. Very quietly. And Max Domi now leads this team in points again. Oh, man. We got, oh, yeah, that's right. We had back-to-backs, and we got back-to-backs with back-to-backs after, because that's the way that the schedule likes to be made in this. So we'll go to goaltenders. We're going to put Spencer Knight back in the net. We're also going to put Olivier Rodrigue back in the net for a game or two. And we are going to be jumping into this one against the St. Louis Blues. Then we'll simulate those two. They want to give me Connor Brown for 2/5. What? Why is, well, I know Connor Brown offensively is kind of fallen off the map right now. 2.375. We have infinite cap space. He's 83 overall. He has 8 points in 14 games. He's looking pretty solid. He's a very good player. He's another one, like I said, I know for a fact I am putting Connor Brown in this custom league. I mean, I have done roster updates since then. Like, I've downloaded the newer rosters, so I'm sure he's not 83 overall anymore. I don't want to give 2/5. I'd give you a 5th and like a 6th, I guess. Or a 7th. Maybe a 7th this year? Yeah. That's still, I'm giving you more value? How does that work? Oh, because he's expiring and we're approaching the deadline. It didn't go through anyway. I'll exit then. I got no interest in making trades right now. I just honestly want to get this season done. I do really like Connor Brown, though. I always have. I've liked him since, I've liked Connor Brown since he was in Toronto. And then I loved him in Ottawa. I thought Ottawa was definitely where he should have stayed forever. But it is what it is. I also love J.G. Pajot. Anyway, 1-0 lead for the Baltimore Americans up against the Blues. See you on the ice. All right, so now the big thing becomes, can we hold off the St. Louis Blues, hang on to this lead, maybe even make it bigger? Lock down defense? That sounds like a plan here at Enterprise Center in St. Louis, Missouri. Oh, man. All right, Colton Parayko. He's going to try and toss that one deep. It goes off his own player, Robert Thomas, who gets it over to Hazer. Big save by Spencer Knight. Fratton. Oh, my God. Booch walks right in. Chernak lost that thing. Chernak gets it back. All right, tosses that one up to O'Reilly. Oh, I tried to get around Parayko. He read me the entire way. There's Torrey Krug. Backing off, gets it back to Parayko, over to Kevin Hayes. Hazer with the measly, crappy dump in that they have now. That's why you always just slap it. That's what you do. Tyler Toffoli gets it up to Rodney Fratton. Fratton whips it over to Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly into the zone. The last goal you scored was a bit of a crappy one, so we'll go with that. Chernak up to O'Reilly. We are going to have to switch these lines out pretty soon. Here comes Rodney Fratton, who gets knocked from behind by Torrey Krug and then just skates away from the puck and doesn't even look for it. God, that makes my blood boil. Here comes Jacob Verana. Verana into the zone. Over to Shen. You know who I want to, you know how, words, English is my second language this morning. Kyrou with a backhander, nice stop. Krug loses it, and Tyler Toffoli's getting real good at this. Ah, damn it, but Parayko is able to get there. Get out of here, Torrey Krug. Backing it off. I want to look for Josh Hosang. I want him in my league. What a great story for the Leafs he was a while back there. Oh, man, what was that, 2 years ago? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was 2 years ago now, wasn't it? Josh Hosang. Everybody, fell in love with Josh Hosang because he had just a fantastic attitude. Oh, man. I had to figure out where he is. Somebody leave a comment if you've watched this far, which you haven't. Oh, man. Brandon Saad, the man-child. Toss that one back around behind the net. Oh, Romanov. That was my bad, too. I did not aim that properly. Spencer Knight, you got to cover that up, buddy. Right off the face-off. Nice win by the Blues. Victor Olofsson poked that as it was being shot. Nick Leddy gets it over to Brown. Connor Brown. Or not Connor Brown. That's Logan Brown. Logan Brown. He did not work out properly, did he? All right, Vicky Arvidsson. Arvidsson into the zone. I was thinking about a low shot on net, and then we decided against it. Victor Arvidsson tosses that one off a skate. Back to the point. Brady Shea. Back to Romanov. Back over to Maxi Pad. Damn it. Every time you go for a shot, it's like every single player just clears the way. Just like opens everything wide open so the goalie can see everything. It's like, why would you do this? Vicky Arvidsson into the zone. Whip that one across for Domi, and he can't get there in time. I poke checked that one, and I missed the puck entirely. What I should have done is just pick the puck up and skate away with it, but instead tried to get fancy like an idiot. Here comes Booch over to Hazer through the neutral zone. Robert Thomas gets it into our defensive zone. Back to Hayes. Hayes can't really get the shot off. Spencer Knight will be there to stop that one. We got to get that third pairing. Third line is already out, but the third pairing needs to get out because that second pairing dead to the world. Oh, Zadorov throws it away, and there's Thomas in front of Hayes, and that's a wide open net. It was like right off that face-off, too. You get the puck to Nikita Zadorov. He's just so big, dumb, and slow, you know? And Kevin Hayes is now at double-digit goals on the season, on pace for what? A cool, 15, 16 goals, about 16 goals on the season, and there's nothing wrong with that. That is perfectly acceptable. If I was in the NHL, I probably wouldn't get 16 goals. I don't know if I'd get one. Oh, man. All right, Calfoot up to Capo Kako. Kako in the zone. I really thought Fogues was going to come with me here. Kako in front. Oh, off the goalpost. And Zadorov back to Foot through traffic. Oh, I think that was Kako. Tried to get out of the way and then trips his man. I was not controlling him at that time. I don't think. I wasn't trying to. Zadorov to Booch. That one's blocked. And Pavel Buchnevich puts home his 19th. Time to call a timeout here. Oh, boy. We got to go back to our number ones. Booch with his 19th of the season. All right, so he's on about a 30-goal pace. That is damn good. Rodney Fratton gets that one deep. Oh, I was looking for Ryan O'Reilly. That one hit a body in front. I shouldn't have shot that to begin with. Gerard, whip it down to Fratton. Fratton, getting deep. Round the net. Look for somebody open. Rodney Fratton can't get the shot off. Verana takes that one away. And here comes St. Louis yet again. Jordan Kyrou walking down. They want me to shorten the bench. Decline. Shorten the bench. Decline. Shorten the bench. Decline. Shorten the bench. Decline. Decline. Holy crap, this game. What is with you idiots and shortening the bench? We got 10 minutes to go. All we got to do is tie the game. We don't need to shorten the bench. Our fourth line is important. All right, that shot. I think that hit something on its way. Here we go. Sammy Girard whipped that around the net to Chernak. And we got to get this thing out of here. Back to Girard. All the way up to Rodney Fratton, who picked that up and almost took a bit of a hit on his way. Fratton turns around. Come on. Gets it back to Chernak. Chernak through traffic, doesn't make it through. It's all right, though. Sammy Girard picks it up and takes the shot himself. Ryan O'Reilly, let's go. We got Justin Falk. We're tying him up. Girard, pull that thing out of the pile. Somebody on this team pull this thing out of the pile. Very nicely done. Oh, across. And Nick Leddy is there to pick that one off. All right, Maxi Pad, let's go, baby. Maxi, whip it around the net to Vicky Olofsson. We're going to throw it right back around to Domi. Gets out in front. Oh, I was looking for Arvidsson. I was so looking for Arvidsson. That one did not work. Do not use your stick again. Robert Thomas bringing it in for St. Louis. Nice shot. Easy save for Spencer Knight. You just take away that angle, man. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. You can get your goaltender pretty decent save percentage doing it that way. Set up to Vicky. Vicky Arvidsson. Oh, kind of dodges his man, but Booch pulls that one away. Robert Thomas. I tried to go for a hit. It didn't work. Olofsson is allergic to the goddamn puck. Right across, and Kevin freaking Hayes again. And just like that, it's 3-1 for St. Louis. Oh, no. Oh, man. We were up 1-0 entering this period, and it's like everything fell apart. Push for offense, lockdown, and it switches halfway through. It's like push for offense. I'm like, yes. And it's like, well, no, I'm just joking. Did I say push for offense? Because I meant turtle. Booch in front to Robert Thomas. My God. That was like straight off the faceoff. We got 5 minutes left in this game, and all of a sudden, Robert Thomas just freaking made it 4-1. Oh, my goodness. It's like the floodgates opened. We're dying here. What do we got? Oh, yeah, we can't. We already called the timeout. We can't call timeout. Never mind. Oh, Warren Fogel's got lots of room here. Oh, my goodness. Kako, what are you doing? That one looked like it was loose behind Binnington. Oh, that was another one where I was like, that was kind of frustrating. It's like Warren Foegele gets the puck. You got a wide open side. Capo Caco's with me. We easily got a cross-crease goal. It's like, it's a gift. And then he like veers off to the right and slows down. It's like, now I'm all alone. Oh, nice feed up to Kako. We got 3 minutes to go, and this one, nice save by Jordan Binnington. Whip that one around to Warren Fogle. Fogs. Toss that in front to Romanov. Off the goal, but that was off the crossbar. I figured that was going to go bar down. Boom, Jake Evans can't hit his man, and here comes Brandon Saad. Brandon Saad coming down the ice. In on Romanov. Takes a very weak shot. Romanov throws a bit of a hit on him, and he loses control of his body. Not his bodily functions, though. Oh, Jake Evans, if you would have got a hold of that, that could have been gorgeous. But instead, you didn't do that. Corey Perry turning around. He's right in front of the net. Big save. Logan Brown with a shot. Oh, man, and Spencer Knight's got to be sharp to cover that one. We got a 1-2-3 left in the third. Oh, boy. And then this one is done. And then we can simulate 2 games, do a quick stats update, and then we're going to call it for this episode. My voice is kind of dying here, too. All right, here we go. 55 seconds to go in this game. Ryan O'Reilly across to Fratton. You know what? I think O'Reilly probably should have just taken that shot. I think that's how we should have done that. We're going to go with the number 2 defensive power play defense. We're going to stick with the number 1 forwards, though. We got Fratton, O'Reilly, Toffoli out there. That's a strong power play. On the back end, we got Conboy, and I'm not 100% sure who. It is Victor Arvidsson. We're going 5 forwards on this one. Rodney Fratton. Walks in and loses control. Binner's just going to cover that up, no problemo. Let's go back to power play D1. I don't trust us to not, give up a shorty. Oh, gosh, we're so close to the end. This game has been such a disappointment here. My goodness. And Ryan O'Reilly cannot win that faceoff. He almost gets a hold of Braden Shen, and it's 4-on-4. This is the never-ending final minute of a game. Back to the point, Bortuzzo to Falk. Oh, Spencer Knight, let's give you the Bronx cheer, man. You actually saved 2 in a row. Wow. Okay, 20 seconds to go in this game. Get it over to Sammy Girard. We're going to whip that one up to Rodney. Back to Girard, not who I meant to go to. And it's all right because I just threw it away anyway. We're in the final 10. Chernak, the only defender, back, and that one's loose in front of the net, and whistles galore. There is 6 seconds left in this game. We'll just go with the number 2s all the way around. It's not like I don't even think we have time to get to the other end of the ice. You know? Oh, baby. All right, Braden Conboy wins the faceoff. Romanov up to Toffoli. Use some wheels or something. We got Conboy. He's pretty quick. What a shot and a save that was probably after the buzzer anyway. Okay, so that was an incredibly disappointing third period. Oh, man, I am incredibly unhappy about what happened there. Final shots in this one, 39-24 in favor of St. Louis. Both teams scoreless on the power play. So our penalty kill, which is already good, continues to be good. Colin Blackwell gets the lone goal for us. It's his 8th of the year by Brady Shea, and it was all St. Louis from there. We got 2 games to sim, and then we'll do some stats. So here we are back at the main menu where 51 games into the season, MaxiPad still does lead this team with 42 points in 51 games. It's going to be interesting to see in a 48-game season will any player ever hit 40 goals in a season? You know what I mean? It's one of those things we're going to be setting our own records. All right. John Norris, as Ovi calls him, gets the goal. It's 3-0 after 2. There he is. There's Ovi. And after 3... it's a 4-1 loss, but MaxiPad gets our lone goal. I'm just going to, I said it before and I'll say it again. Considering this is the 52nd game of the season, thinking our playoff dreams are shattered. Domi with his 16th by E-Rob and Kako. And that is the lone goal. Yeah, that's 2 games in a row where we only got 1 goal and we allowed 4. So we're being outscored 8-2 in our last 2 games. That is bonkers. All right, we got to swap around some goaltenders. We're now 2 games below 500 on a hell of a skid. I honestly don't think we're really doing anything at the deadline. I might even skip the deadline because just for the sake of let's get more games done. You know, let's do more games. Let's not worry about selling or anything. You know, regardless, it's okay if you can't tell. I'm kind of checking out of this series already. Oh, man, just excited for what comes next. Baltimore versus Minnesota. It's 1-0. Tyler Toffoli gets it on the power play. All right, after 2. Oh, yeah, it's 3-0. Kako and Eric Robinson. Philip Gustafson still having a relatively good game, and that is a shutout for, I believe, Lucas Dostal, right? That's who I put in the net. Just going to throw it out there and say it was Lucas Dostal. Anyway, Tyler Toffoli with his 18th of the season by Victor Olofsson and Sam Girard. Eric Robinson with his 12th by Capo Caco and Max Domi. Capo Caco with his 15th by Victor Arvidsson and Max Domi, who guaranteed remains at the top of this team's points leaderboards with what? Now it's 44, right? 45, that's right. 16 goals, 29 assists, 45 points in 53 games for MaxiPad. Looking like an absolute gem right now. So we'll swap those goalies back for the beginning of the next episode. Actually, you know what? No. I'm going to put Rodrigue back. I'm going to leave Dostal. We're going to give Spenny a little bit of a break here, man. We're going to leave Spencer Knight out of the net for a while because it has been just a slog for him the last little while. We're 8th in our division, but we're only 4 points out of a wild card spot. Apparently, the East is not very good, which is very odd. Anyway, so, as I said before, leading the parade, 45 points is Max Domi, only a -5. Ryan O'Reilly, 42 points. That's still very, very respectable. Tyler Toffoli, 41. He is on about a 62, 63-point pace. Rodney Fratton, look at this guy go to work. Oh, what a beauty. I'm going to have to, screenshot his attributes, and I will make him, exactly as is. Victor Arvidsson with 35. Capo Caco on the third line on pace for, almost 50 points. Is quite remarkable. He's on pace for about 46. Very, very good. Very, very good. I'm very happy about that. E-Rob on the, I think he's a third liner, I believe. Sammy Girard, he needs to pick up the pace. Evans has been good. Everybody on this team has been relatively good. Colin Blackwell, surprisingly decent goal scorer. Only on pace for 20 or so points, about 20 points. But still, very respectable. In net, in 27 games, Dostal's 12-12-3 with 2 shutouts, an .892 and a 3.42 goals against average is brutal, but he's not an NHL caliber goaltender. Well, Spencer Knight is. He's 8-13-1 with an .894 and a 3.52 goals against average. Considering how good our team's defense is for a bad team, that is kind of alarming. So let's go and see who is leading the parade. Who was it before? It was either Stammer or Cooch. It's Stammer, followed by Cooch, followed by Point. All those guys are going to be 100-point players this year. 77 for Stammer's wild. That's absurdity. Johnny Hockey was 72, looking solid. McKinnon, act surprised. Makar, act surprised. Rantanen, act surprised. Crosby, act surprised. Huberdeau, that's surprising, considering Calgary has not been kind to him. But that, my friends, is your top 9 in the National Hockey League in points, and that is definitely going to kill this video for us. My voice is dead. I usually split it into 2 this time. I just did 1 solid shot start to finish. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time, and until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have a good one.